What's going on, everybody? Today is a brand new day, and with this brand new day comes a brand new episode of the PwnZone. My name is 3/4 Monster, and on this episode of the PwnZone, I'm gonna just take it down a notch. I'm gonna try to bring down the mood. I want to try to make you guys comfortable, and I want to try to get you guys to feel how I felt while I was playing this game. So there's a couple things I'm going to point out during this game. For starters, I have a really terrible connection right now. I mean, like, it's horrible. It's 2 bars, and you'll see me casually bring up the leaderboards throughout this game. And you can see I'm kind of jittering back and forth. It drops me down to 1 bar. And it's because I had something going on my PC that I didn't know was going, and it was like, I think it was Google Drive, and it was like syncing Google Drive, and I figured it out about halfway through. So keep that one thing in mind, is the difference playing on a bad connection versus playing on a good connection. Tell me if you guys notice the difference or not, and what you guys think of if I play better with the bad or if I play better with the good connection. So another thing I want to talk about is this gun I'm using. It's a new gun. It's an assault rifle. It's not really a new gun per se. It's more just a gun that I don't use as often as I probably should. I gotten so used to the ASM-1, and they recently set out a new patch, and so I decided that I would jump to a new gun. And you know, sometimes mixing it up is one of the better things to do in this game. There I go again, jumping forward and backwards. Mixing it up is one of the better things to do in this game, and it keeps you fresh and it keeps you playing. Dude right there, I didn't even know he was alive, and he just kind of just turned on me and splattered all over my organs. So the next thing I want to point out, which was the main part of this video, is using your microphone while you're playing the game. So this particular match, I was not talking to anybody. There was nobody in my party. Right now I'm sitting here, I'm playing with my PC, and I'm going, that's why my connection's bad. So I had just paused my Google Drive from syncing and sucking out my internet, and you'll notice within a few seconds I'll check the leaderboards and my connection jumps up to 4 bars, and that really helped. Well, in my own personal opinion, since I was playing, it seemed to have really helped with me being able to get kills at guys that I'm looking at. But anyways, back to the microphone thing. So I want you guys to know that during this game in particular, I was just listening to music. I had nobody in my party with me. I was not even listening to the game. I had headphones on my head, and I was pretty much just chilling out listening to music. And I tend to not stress as much, and I tend to not rage as much, and I tend to get a little bit more, I don't know if I do better, but I don't start getting overly aggressive and getting irritated, and things like that stop bothering me. And I might have a moment or two in this game where I was like, oh my god, what the blah 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 blah, you know? But for the most part, listening to music while playing is a very relaxing, very entertaining, fun way to pass time. How many of you guys listen to music while you play? If you don't, I recommend just trying doing it just once. So now, back to the whole microphone thing, is, do you use a microphone? And if you do use a microphone, I got stuck right there. If you do use a microphone, what do you use it for, and how do you use it? Maybe you play in a party and you use it to talk to other people in your party, or maybe you don't play in a party and you just have a microphone on so you could just talk to random strangers that you're playing with. Or maybe you are playing in a party and you just like talking to friends, or you're playing in a party and you just like telling friends what to do. Maybe you're in a random party and you're talking to strangers and you're saying, all right, there's guys over here. Or maybe you're just playing with anybody and you're doing call outs instead of actually talking on the microphone as if you were talking to a friend. What are the different ways that you guys use microphones if you use them? And have you found yourself, when you're not using a microphone, do you play better or do you play worse? These are the things that I've been kind of thinking about. And just, does the mood get more relaxed? Do you play better more relaxed when you're not on a microphone? You see I'm not sure how many of you guys watch competitive gamers, but competitive gamers tend to yell a lot, and they're yelling because they're trying to make call outs and they're trying to do this and that and call people out and shoot people this way and move this way, and there's a lot of pressure and blah 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 blah. So they're yelling their communication. If you ever heard them talking to each other, that right there is maybe a shot where an SMG would have been better, but I tend to play long range most of this game. If you ever watch competitive players, they just yell and scream and yell and scream. But do you guys feel like you do better if you're not talking to people? Or maybe if you're talking to them and you start laughing, maybe you start talking about something that's funny and it lightens the mood a little, do you feel yourself playing better? And maybe let's just say you start the match talking to... I should have had that kill. I even thought so during the game. This is why it was a very long kill cam. I'm looking at this kill cam going, man, that dude should have been dead. But anyways, let's say you're playing a long TDM game like I am right now, which is not too long, but long enough, and you find yourself doing really good in the first half. You're quiet. You're in the zone. You're not talking much on your microphone. Your friends are talking, but you're kind of barely listening to them because you're in the zone, and then maybe like 2 minutes later they notice you're not talking, and they're like, oh, so-and-so's not talking. He must be doing really good. It's because you're tuning everything out and you're focusing on what you're doing. And I think not having a microphone on and playing, just listening to headphones, not even listening to the game, where that could help you listen to the game. You could hear footsteps here, footsteps there, but just putting headphones on tunes everything out, and it kind of helps you focus a little bit more on what you're doing. So let's just say that I divide this game up into halves. Let's say I do really good the first half and really bad the second half. Now, what triggered my bad second half compared to the first half of the game? Was it maybe my connection changed? Like at the beginning of this game, I was downloading something on my computer that I didn't even know about, and my connection went from 1 bar to 4 bars. So that had to have helped. But maybe it was something else. Maybe some other people joined into the game, and it pretty much just fudged up your whole connection, and you couldn't get a kill to save your life after that. Is that a mindset, or is that a physical part of the game? Is that something where maybe you get one bad kill or you get one bad thing happen and it just ruins your mindset, ruins your mood, and it kind of takes you out of your game, and you start playing sloppy and you start doing things you normally wouldn't do? You get a little bit more aggressive, you get a little bit more careless, and you're just like, I hate this game, and then it all falls apart from there. That grenade almost killed me. So do you think listening to music throughout a whole match kind of levels your mood, and it kind of keeps you playing well? This is where I did the double back. I was like, I seen that dude getting ready to lay down and wait for me. So there's just certain ways of playing Call of Duty, especially. You've heard me talk about this game, and you know my opinion on it. Playing this game with a pair of headphones on, just listening to some chill music, seems to really help. I mean, I like talking to people on the microphone. Just the other night, I was like, you know what? I'm going to randomly talk to people in the lobbies. I feel like I'm just going to randomly talk to them. Granted, half the lobbies I went into, there were Spanish people talking back to me, and I didn't know what they were saying. I think getting a positive attitude and a better positive outlook towards the community and being more friendly with people and trying to have a positive attitude, as much as Call of Duty wants to drag you down and piss you off, as long as you're in a good mood, listening to music keeps you in a good mood, you'll play good. I just feel like that is a personal mindset, and that is a tip that I'm giving to you guys, is play well, play good by tuning out distractions and thinking positively, keeping your energy and your focus up. Don't get careless. I mean, I know it's only a video game, but you tend to get in a bad mood when you're not doing well. And when you're not doing well, it's because you're doing something careless and you're doing something stupid, and one person sets up a negative connotation, and it just sets off the whole party as being negative and moody, and it just ruins it for everybody. So be positive, people. Be nice. Say hello to people in the lobby. Say, good game, feller. Message people. Tell them they had a damn good shot. We need this community to turn around. Start by doing that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, like it, obviously. If you're not subscribed already, you can click that subscribe button you see on the screen right now. And as always, I will catch you next time. See ya.